Guys, enjoy your weekends, man. Enjoy your weekends. Because if you're one of those fans out there that your weekends and your mood is based on these clowns, you're not gonna be a very happy person. We'll discuss. Welcome to the Clock Enders podcast. I'm your host, Reginald Dino, just coming off watching Bournemouth walk into the Emirates and beat Arsenal in a title run. Bournemouth came to your home and beat you in a title run. Manchester City are at home with their feet up, rubbing their hands together right now. Plotting one of the most epic, or watching what could be one of the most epic collapses in sports history. Well, in footballing history. There was a season where we were 5 points up with games coming and we lost the league somehow. We were 9 points up now. Well, we're just 9 points up now still. But Manchester City play Chelsea tomorrow. And do you think they need any more motivation than what they just saw today? I don't think so. Pep Guardiola probably doesn't have to go in and say anything. It's just, we got to win. And that's it. Pep Guardiola already came out this week and said, we got to win every game. So did Arsenal. They had to win every game as well. Especially, maybe they don't have to win. They're 9 points up. They don't have to win every game, but you got to win the games closer to now. You want to lose a game 4 weeks away from now? Okay, if maybe you're 12 points up, maybe you're still 9. You want to lose with less games to go? You want to lose a game or draw a game? Okay, no problem. But coming in right at the beginning of the last run of the season for the games, you want to lose the first game? Yeah, okay. Guys, if you think the football Arsenal plays is going to be any different the next 6 games, you're joking yourself. You're joking yourself. That's why I told you, enjoy your weekends, guys. Don't let these 11 guys dictate your mood. You'll be miserable. You'll be miserable. Can't even look at the players. Oh, for 4 years I've defended Mikel Arteta. 4 years I've defended Mikel Arteta. Give him time. He needs the players he needs. He needs the players this. He needs the players he needs. He needs to be backed in the window to get the players that he needs to play his system. He's got them now. The last 4 games Arsenal have played, awful. You lost 2. You got a last minute, got an injury time goal in a game you probably, I don't know, did you deserve to win? And then you lost today at home to Bournemouth in a title run. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think the instruction from the manager is go out and play this free-flowing, expansive football. Attack, put them under pressure, get the ball, and we attack them again. I don't think that's the instruction from the manager if the players go out and play like that. Not a chance. It almost looks like the coaching staff has no idea how the other team is going to play against us. We play one way. Once that team takes away that one way that we play, we're cooked because we don't change anything. We don't change anything. And Arsenal have been found out. There's no plan B at Arsenal. There's no plan B. Smart coaches, smart coaching staff, smart teams, they're going to figure it out. Everybody has a staff. Every club has staff that looks at the team that's upcoming, looks at their previous games and puts together a plan. This is what they do. And they give it to the coach and the coaching staff creates a plan. What a disappointing game. What a disappointment today. What a disappointment today. And guys, sorry, I apologize for the time that I've taken off. Overtime they were offering overtime at work. I took advantage. Then Easter, and then this, and then that, and then finally today. I didn't do anything during the week because work was crazy, but for Champions League games, but here we are. Didn't talk about the debacle, the second half debacle of the Caribou Cup final. What a disgusting display by Arsenal. Awful. Going to Southampton and losing to Southampton, a team that's, 40 spots away from you, and seventh in the championship, fighting for a play-in the championship. We go there and lose to them while they're resting players as well. They were playing Wrexham, I think, the next Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that during the week, who they're chasing actually in the table to get into the playoff. I think they were 1 point behind them. So they rested players that game, Southampton. They rested players, and we couldn't beat them there. I got roasted earlier on in the pot during the season. I got roasted when you got to collect all the points. You can't be going into games, drawing games. You can't lose this game. You can't. But Reg, we're 9 points up or 7 points up. Why are you so? What's the problem? We still have a lead. I'm not a worst case scenario guy, but worst case scenario, you have to plan for it. You have to plan for the worst case scenario. If you're not planning for the worst case scenario, you are doing yourself a disservice. You plan for the best, you plan for the mid, and you have to plan for the worst as well. If this happens, this is what we need to do. Worst case scenario, up 9 today, City go and batter Chelsea, who I have no faith in winning that game. None whatsoever. You take out your most influential player in Enzo, and you tell him he's not playing tomorrow. And now I think you're going to go in and beat Chelsea, beat City. I don't think so. So 6 points, we can say. This is the worst case scenario. And again, I'm not a half empty type guy. I'm not, believe me, but you have to plan for it. 6 points up after tomorrow. We play them next week. And if you think the football is going to turn up and be something spectacular next weekend, again, you're joking yourself. We saw what they did in the second half against Arsenal in the Caribou Cup. Awful. Arsenal are awful. Awful. Anyways, if you go in and lose that game, now you're only 3 points up. They got a game in hand. And you still have to go to Fulham. You still have to play those other bogey teams that we play. We still have Newcastle. Pep Guardiola has already come out in the media and said we have to win every game. When he says that, his players respond. And I don't know why Mikel Arteta is so frightened to play football now. He's frightened to play. You can see the way he sets the team up. We're frightened to play. We're scared. It's possible. I'd have to look at the stats. It's possible the penalty shot was the only shot we had on net. The Gabriel Jesus header later in the game, that was going over. I don't even know why the goalie tipped it, but whatever. I don't know if that counts as a shot. It shouldn't count as a shot on net. It wasn't on net. Can you think back what save the goalie had to make? What save did the goalie have to make? Where's the team from Aston Villa? Where's that team that played Aston Villa at the Emirates? Where's that team? That was a time where I looked at the team and I said, okay, this team's different now. Aston Villa, at the time, Aston Villa was chasing us. Or was I think they were only 5 points back. So if they won that game, they're only 2. Where's that Arsenal team? That's the game I said, oh, you know what? This is a different Arsenal. When the backs are against the wall, they come out and play like that. No problems. We're going to win this league. That was in December. Now you're getting into the squeaky bum time, crunch time, and this is what we're getting. This is 100,000% the manager. That's the manager's instructions. We're going out not to lose, guys, not to lose. You can't play not to lose. You cannot. You will not win. if this turns out the way most neutral fans want it to turn out, then he's got to go. He's got to go immediately. And you can look at bringing in a big time coach, a big time manager. I know it's his first job, but he's been here this is his 6th or 7th season. Enough now. You've seen the past 3 seasons what's not worked, and we're still doing it. Still doing it. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Nothing's changed. I yelled at the TV. I yelled at the TV earlier in the game. Ben White had a throw in, and it took him about 20 seconds to throw it in. Absolutely nobody in red was making a run. They were just standing there looking at him. No one's making runs. No one's checking in. No one's checking out. Nothing. Everyone was just standing there. Are they tired? This is the best bench in the world, I thought. Isn't that what we said? The best depth in the world? Best bench in the world? What happened to Odegaard now again? Still hurt? What happened to Calafiori? Hurt again? All those people out there saying, oh, you guys faked injuries. Yeah, faked injuries. Saka hasn't been on the bench in 3-4 weeks. Neither Timber. They were talking during the game that this is Arsenal's 50-something game and Bournemouth has only played 34. Yeah, okay. You know, that's why you build a big squad, to manage that. Subamendi looks like he's done. Havertz looked done today. Martinelli looked like he was out for a Sunday stroll. Everybody knows Madueke wants to take you on the outside. We play one way. It's been figured out. And we haven't changed anything. Same in the Carabao Cup final. Pep Guardiola, the first 15 minutes of that game, I thought we were going to win that game 3-0. Pep Guardiola changed something and cooked. 65 minutes. We were cooked for 65 minutes. Couldn't do anything. Every single player that we had was in our box, and when we got the ball, we just kicked it out, and they picked it up and came right back at us. Don't blame Kepa. Kepa was to blame for the first goal. Okay, no problem. Don't blame Kepa. Don't blame Kepa for Southampton either. He didn't do anything wrong there. I messaged a buddy. I messaged a friend of mine actually I was watching the Champions League games here. And I watched Bayern Real. I watched PSG. I watched those teams play. I watched Barca Atletico as well. You watch PSG play. If they played like that against Arsenal, you're looking at 5-6. Bayern, you don't think they're gonna remember what we did to them at the Etihad? You're looking at 3-4. Barca looked great until they got a red card. Even after they got a red card, they looked great. Sporting, we played Sporting and they looked great. David Rea made a huge save in the beginning of the game. If that goes in, then here we go. Here we go if that goes in. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know, man. I'm just happy. You know why I'm happy? I'm happy that it's 10 o'clock. The game's already over. It's 10 o'clock. I'll be done editing this by 11. Up, done. Go about my day with a smile on my face. I got errands to run. Smile on my face. These guys are not cooking my weekends anymore. They're not. And Anyways, we want to do player ratings. Let's do player ratings. 0 for this guy. Awful. The tactics are stupid. The tactics are awful. They're actually awful. It's not just bad luck anymore, guys. It's not just bad luck anymore. It's awful. It's awful play. And like I said, I'm a fan of the Baltimore Ravens football team. I know 1,000, 100,000, cajillion % Lamar Jackson is changing the plays that are called. The offensive coordinator tells him what to play, what call to play, or what they're going to run, and he 1,000% changes it. Well, 1,000% he does that, and gets his OC fired, and because the plays that he actually runs are rubbish, and it's usually him trying to run for a first down. That's why wide receivers don't want to come to Baltimore, because he doesn't throw the ball enough. But anyways, that's a different thing. I cannot see Arteta giving you a set of instructions that's attack, and then you play like, I can't see it happening. All 11 guys say, you know what? Nah, let's play like shit instead. I can't see that happening. It has to be the tactics instructed by the manager. It's got to be. Couple of nervy moments. What are you going to do? Is he at fault for any of the goals? I can't even remember the first goal. What happened in the first goal? I don't even remember. I remember the second goal. Zubamende, what are you doing? But anyways, I don't know. No numbers. I don't care anymore. Played all right. Not bombing up and down the wing like he used to last year. Remember last year, him and Saka were unstoppable on that wing. I haven't seen him make an overlap run yet. And again, that's the instructions from the coach. Don't run. Don't go up. I don't know, man. Finally gets a start. Did he play bad? I don't think so. Didn't do too badly in my opinion. Didn't get beat for anything, so whatever. How you're hurt again, I have no idea. Captain the team today. You know, trying to get everybody up, put your head up after we scored. Even when Raya made the mistake, he went to Raya and said, come on. Odegaard could never. He would never, actually. Looks tired to me. Looks tired. I think this is probably the most amount of games he's played all in his career, in a season. Looks gassed. Absolutely nothing today. Absolutely nothing. Awful today. Tried. You got to remember there's those end lines. You don't run over the end lines with the ball because it goes to the other team. But anyways, he tried. Scored the PK. I think that's our only shot on net. How many opportunities when your defenders have when your defenders have 75% more touches than you and you're the striker? Yeah, there's a problem. There is a problem. What Mikel Arteta doesn't understand is that other teams are letting you have those passes back there because it's nothing. Those are nothing passes. Not doing anything. Saliba never plays it over the top. Gabriel never plays it over the top. Let them pass between each other. We know they're not going to play that ball. Ben White's not going to play that ball. Hencape, Timber, whoever's playing, Miles Lewis-Skelly, they're not going to play that ball. Calafiori's not going to play. Who cares? Don't worry about it. For that ball, for that opportunity in the Sporting game that David Raya saved off to the crossbar, that ball was played by their center back. Outside of his foot, he curled that into the path of the left back, who got the shot on the net. You'd never see that at Arsenal. Never. Maybe early on in the season when there's time to catch up and make up points if you lose them. But now it's so rigid. It's too rigid. You can't play like this, guys. And then at the end of the game, now we're instead of trying to go out and get the winning goal, we're hoping for a tying goal. We're hoping for a point now. Can't play like this, guys. Cannot play like this. Substitutions. Didn't really have many opportunities. Tried to make some stiff stuff happen. You're not getting any opportunities. What can you do? Had a little header at the end. And I think that Eze came on after his injury. I mean, whatever. But this guy needs a talking to, guys. This guy needs a talking to. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the tactic is go out and blitzkrieg these guys. Put everybody under. Attack, take shots, do this, make runs off the ball. Maybe that is the instruction and the players are just not doing it. But if you're giving them the instruction and they're not doing it, it's kind of your fault too. Or maybe you're part of the problem. Anyways, like I said, guys, not ruining my weekend. These guys are not ruining my weekend. I'm telling you that right now. Not ruining my weekend. Champions League game, I believe, is on Wednesday. It's at the Etihad. We take a 1-0 lead in that game. I don't know who you play in that game. Oh my God. And then Sunday City. And by that time, we should be able to shake out what's really going to happen in the league. Based on Wednesday night's result and what happens on Sunday, I will come on this show next Sunday and I will tell you exactly how this league will end, Champions League and the Premier League will end. And you can book it and take it to the bank and mark my words. I promise you, I'll be able to tell you. Guys, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, subscribe. It's on YouTube, obviously. Just hit the bell and you'll get notifications every time I put out a show. I usually tell you I put up a show after every game, but that hasn't been the case in the last 3-4 weeks. But now we're back. Overtime's finished. Holidays are done. Now we're back. The run-in has started. I'm going to be on this, like, you know what on you know what. Join us on TikTok as well. We're on TikTok at ClockEndersPod. Join the conversation. You can follow us on Instagram at ClockEndersPod as well, on all social media platforms. Go there, subscribe, join the conversation. It's a good time to get, you know, all of Arsenal fans' different interpretations of what's going on in the season. But guys, what a disappointing display. Disappointed for 90 minutes, out of my mind right after I click this thing off. But so, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to run some errands. Might even open the sunroof today. Who knows? Well, guys, enjoy your weekend. We'll catch you next week. Come on, you Gunners.